Hey everyone, and welcome to Top Think. Today we'll learn about 12 bad habits that destroy your confidence. Now, let's begin. What does it mean to be a confident person? Confident people are proud of their achievements and they're satisfied with their choices. They're secure in their words and their actions, and they don't hesitate to express their true feelings. Below the surface, confident people have strong values that ground each and every one of their decisions. Because of those values, they understand themselves at a deeper level, giving them the tools to live fuller lives. Ultimately, a confident person is not afraid to show their genuine self to the world, but very few people have the confidence to be so open and authentic. Studies show that the average person feels unsure of themselves at least 5 times daily. According to the United Nations, around 85% of people are plagued by consistent insecurity and low self-esteem. In other words, real confidence is surprisingly rare in the world today. We rarely encounter people with strong values and natural confidence, but why are so many people feeling lost and insecure? There are many reasons why someone might lose their confidence, but in this video, we're going to focus on patterns in our lives and inside our heads. The things we do, say, and think have a huge influence on our confidence and self-esteem. All it takes is one destructive pattern to fill our delicate psyches with toxic and destructive ideas. These ideas manifest as self-defeating behaviors, which undermine our ability to perform and improve. As a result, we become stagnant and afraid, our confidence decays, and we cling to the very same ideas that destroyed our confidence in the first place. So, if you want to be a more confident person, then you must break free from these damaging patterns. How? By transforming the way you think, thus changing how you interact with yourself and the world around you. But there's something that you need to do first. Before you can spark real confidence, it's important to identify the psychological and behavioral patterns that are standing in your way. As it stands, something you're doing or not doing may be destroying your confidence. So if you can overcome these self-defeating habits, you can develop the kind of genuine confidence that lasts a lifetime. Number 1. The spotlight effect. We tend to overestimate how much others pay attention to us. This psychological phenomenon is known as the spotlight effect, and it can be a huge source of insecurity in our lives. We obsess over the tiniest flaws, worried that other people are watching and judging us. But that's not really how people work. 99% of the time, nobody is judging or even paying attention to you. Like it or not, the biggest spotlight is the one that you shine on yourself. So instead of cowering on an imaginary stage, just set yourself free. Live like nobody's watching, and you may feel more confident than ever. Number 2. Letting fear control you. What is stopping you from chasing your definition of success? For most people, the answer is fear. Too many of us allow fear to dictate our life choices. We shy away from great opportunities, we hide in our comfort zones, and we do what's easy and safe. Why? Because we're afraid to take risks and to possibly fail. But a change in your mindset can rebuild any confidence you've lost. Even if you're afraid to do something, do it anyway. Do it afraid. Silence your fears and step out of your comfort zone. By overcoming your fears, you'll become stronger and more confident. Number 3. Habit friction. There are many great ways to build your confidence, but they only work if you set yourself up for success. Alright, let's say you want to get in shape. You want to boost your confidence and get stronger, so you join an expensive gym on the other side of town. You promise to visit that gym every single day, but the drive is so long and tedious that you hardly ever go. In the end, you don't achieve your goals. So what went wrong? The problem has to do with something called friction. Friction is anything that decreases your odds of accomplishing goals and therefore reaping the rewards. You need to make your goals as accessible as possible, reduce any sources of friction in your life, and that way you can become the strong and confident person that you've always imagined. Number 4. Self-fulfilling prophecies. Sometimes we destroy our own confidence. We convince ourselves that things aren't going to work, that somehow, some way, our path will end in failure. In many ways, failure is a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you expect to fail, you probably will. Assume the worst, and the worst is bound to happen. On the other hand, if you expect to succeed, you stand a better chance of rising to the occasion. Studies have shown that our expectations significantly influence our performance and capability. Failure breeds failure, and confidence breeds confidence. Believe in yourself, and you can achieve more than you know. Number 5. The procrastination vortex. Procrastination is a vicious cycle that takes an incredible toll on our confidence and self-esteem. Not only does it make us feel helpless and weak, but it changes how we measure our value. Like most people, you might judge yourself based on what you've achieved. Every time we accomplish something, we respect ourselves more. But on the other hand, when we fail, we begin to doubt our abilities and our confidence falters. And this is what happens every time we procrastinate. By choosing to neglect our goals, we experience shame and insecurity. We lose faith in ourselves, and we fall headfirst into a downward spiral. A little procrastination may seem harmless, but the longer we wait, the less confident we become. Number 6. Improvising your life. Many people improvise their way through life. They have no goals, no plans, and no idea what they want or why. They expect to figure these things out in the heat of the moment, but without a sense of direction, they fail to capitalize on meaningful opportunities, and as a result, they lose their faith in themselves. If you want to build your confidence and grow as a person, then stop improvising during life's important moments. Instead, create a plan. That way, you know exactly what you want and why you want it. This may sound difficult, but even the most basic plan can steer your life in a positive and satisfying direction. Number 7. The burden mindset. Do you know someone who apologizes even if they've done nothing wrong? Many people go through life apologizing to everyone for everything as if they're always in the wrong. These constant apologies significantly impact their state of mind, creating a sense of guilt for simply living their lives. This destructive mindset cripples our confidence, forcing us to walk on eggshells wherever we go. We feel like a constant burden and we fear inconveniencing others, but not everything in life is our fault. Confident individuals know when to apologize, but they also know when to stand up for themselves. Say that you're sorry only when you really mean it. You'll be surprised how much of a difference this change can make. Number 8. Trapped in the past. The past can and will weigh us down. Many people lie awake at night thinking about all their mistakes, wishing they could have done things differently. But this bad habit lowers their self-esteem, destroys their confidence, and it diverts their attention from what matters most. Unfortunately, no one can rewrite history. No one can snap their fingers and change the life they've led. Instead of ruminating over past mistakes, we must show ourselves the same compassion that we extend to others, because that compassion gives us the confidence to learn, improve, and succeed. Number 9. Unfinished business. The sad truth is, most people don't finish what they start. They embark on ambitious projects, but sooner or later the work wears them down. They run into obstacles, they become afraid of failure, and in the end, they give up on their dreams. These unfinished projects fill us with regret, depriving us of the satisfaction of achieving a meaningful goal. Finishing anything, big or small, gives us a reason to be proud of ourselves. Even if we make mistakes along the way, laying that final brick gives us the confidence to try again. Number 10. Misplaced validation. In the world today, external validation is everywhere. We're surrounded by real and virtual connections that help us ignore and avoid our problems. These quick bursts of validation feel good at first, but they don't translate into lasting confidence. Too much external validation can diminish your ability to validate yourself. Real confidence comes from inside you. It's something that you develop by facing challenges, overcoming fears, and achieving meaningful goals. Accomplish these things for yourself, and you won't need anybody's approval but your own. Number 11. Playing it too safe. When we encounter a challenging situation, our minds tell us to play it safe. We're tempted to take the easy road, the path of least resistance, but this bad habit keeps us feeling doubtful and insecure. If we avoid taking risks in life, we have no reason to believe in ourselves. After all, we've never done anything to prove our abilities. By stepping out of our comfort zones, we face the unknown, we push our limits, and ultimately become stronger. Number 12. Assuming the worst. When you meet someone new, do you expect them to like or hate you? Surprisingly, most people expect the latter. They enter social situations expecting to be disliked, often feeling vulnerable and defensive. They hide their true selves and raise emotional walls to defend against the judgments of others. But this lousy habit damages their confidence as well as their relationships, new and old. A confident person enters every conversation assuming it will go well. They expect people to like them, so that's what happens. They make genuine connections with all sorts of people because they have the confidence to be real and vulnerable. Hey, thank you for watching Top Think, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.